I want to talk about pads. So right here, I just got a set of new knee pads here, and these are the 187 Killer pads. Now, I think I bought a more expensive version at the time, and they're, I think they say Derby pads or something on them. And the padding in these things, the kneecap slides great. The padding is excellent. I don't feel any impact in these pads. I have no issues with how they skate. I think they're a little longer, like they've got a little bit of a larger profile. And I like that about it. They're very comfortable, but I do have some complaints for these pads. Right here, this strap. It's sold really long so you can trim it, and they say to round it out. But every time I run this puppy through the wash, more and more of this strap starts to just fray off. And it's really also aggravating too, because these frays, they end up dragging on the back of your legs, and you don't want to just pull on them and make this strap get thinner and thinner. So it's a serious complaint of mine. I have another complaint. You can see here too, some of the stitching, the tags coming off, you know, from just going through the wash. I think there's no reason why that can't be stitched a little better. I mean, stitch it with fishing line if you have to. But here's my other complaint. This Velcro always is sticking to this liner on the inside of this pad, and it's really aggravating because I'm one of those guys. I don't like that Velcro sound, especially when it's stuck to a fabric. But it's really wearing out this fabric more excessively than it's needed. So I came across another pad. That is, yeah, right there. See, the one I have says Pro Derby. I think it was about $10 or $15 more. It came recommended by some skaters I talked to at the time, so I just jumped right into it. I will say this, though. One thing that's cool about this pad that I forgot to mention is that when I buckle everything up, I like the ends of the straps to point to the outside edge of my body on both knees. And I'm really aware of which knee I'm putting it on because I don't want the straps being rubbed on my legs or something like that. And what's cool about this one, they put this plastic piece on this strap so that it ends up on your knee. If you have both straps going outward, that's the way it ends up. And I really like that about this pad. Super cool thinking there. And it's sort of a beef I have with this other pad. So this is the one I just picked up. This is the S1 Pro knee pad. And this pad is great. It's a little smaller this way. It's maybe not quite as thick and padded as that 187. But I've already fallen on the knee several times. I get a great amount of protection with this knee pad. Probably not as much as the 187, but more than I need with this anyway. What I like about what they did here is they got that neoprene, that like wetsuit material, but they stitched a cover layer around the whole cut perimeter, and I really like that finished quality about this pad. The other thing I like is down here, instead of using a nylon, oh, this is nylon, but instead of using that kind of nylon strap, I don't know if you can see the difference. This is like actual woven fabric. And this is like, I don't really know what you call this. More like just your classic Velcro strip that's fraying like crazy. You see all these things just coming off this? It's getting smaller and smaller. But this strap, it's awesome. It doesn't stick to anything. It just runs through the buckle and back, and you cinch it tight on the bottom. That's the bottom part of your knee. I like that. And then on the top, it's cool here too, because once you Velcro that over, then you've also got an adjustment here where you can just pull to pull it tight. So that way, no matter what, your Velcro is always at the right length. And that's awesome. So I highly recommend this pad. I think it came out fairly recently, but I love it. So if you're looking for new pads, and I know there's quite a few older YouTubers that are starting to skate more transition, and I'll tell you what, guys, you guys are going to be getting into it and going for those 50-50 grinds like me a lot more if you got some pads to rely on. I mean, learning to slide out on these, big help. So anyway, that's it for today. keep skating, guys. Keep pushing yourself. If you're not pushing yourself, you're not learning. So we got to stay a little uncomfortable out there. I know I always talk about fear, but the important thing is cut it off here. Peace out, guys.